No, I'm serious.
Hey guys, welcome back to Star Wars of the Chosen. We're on campaign number 6.
I was thinking of the guy that made the Church of Satanism. I mean, he said a lot of the same stuff too, right? But yeah, maybe the guy from the movie too. Yeah, definitely. Is fundamental into genocide and slaughter, I think, Bolshevik resolution?
Yeah, we were on a mission.
It's also what leads to any sort of positive outcome too. This is what leads to any sort of political outcome in any time in history. The idea that this isn't like, I mean, obviously bad things can happen. Like, yeah, sure. But bad things can happen with anything. So, how much we lost on a coin toss? Yeah, there we go. And, yeah. Oh my god, wow, Asmund a Satanist? Am I really? I don't think so about that. But anyway, I'll read a few more comments about this and people that are talking. Oh, here we go again. Number 8, state and safety. Number 5, state to live in. We've made progress.
Approaching position.
More to do to deliver security. Why are you posting this? Why would you do this? Of all the times to post right now, why would you do that? This is crazy.
Adriana.
Like tone deaf? Yes.
You seem awfully moody this morning.
How much do you think people are willing to sacrifice to actually get changes done? Very little. Very, very, very little. Because people's lives, for the most part, the thing is that I think that the political system and the business elites have done a great job at slowly boiling the frog.
That's right.
The average person
goal is near.
They don't even really give a shit about what's happening because it's happening so slowly that they don't even realize that it's happening. And you can only tell that it's happening. Here are like ways that you can tell that it's happening. Is like go to like an Instacart order from like 2019 and see how much your groceries were then. Go back and look at a photo that you took in 2016 at like a fast food restaurant and look at the prices on the menu there. Like go back and, you know, make this look at other things back then. And that's the kind of stuff you need to do in order to understand how slowly all of this has been happening. Exactly. You get paid enough money, you'll turn a blind eye. I think you're right. Tim Walsh truly is retarded. He is. And I hate to break it to you, but
I would not advise you to fight.
Tim Walsh will get real
That's right.
investigation. Nothing will happen. Nothing ever does. The system works exactly how it's supposed to. Absolutely. Unfathomably. And until this changes, you shouldn't vote. You should not vote. Tim's previous tweet, when he made another previous tweet about giving people call your GOP representatives in Congress.
Only one fate awaits you.
Healthcare premiums to rise to an unfavorable rate. Families cannot afford this, and consequences will be immediate. So this is another big issue that I think a lot of people like Tim Walsh intentionally misrepresent. Illegal aliens and these low-income, basically parasite immigrants that come into the country, and that's what they are. They are. And I know it's not a political thing to say, but whenever you come into another country and you're living off of that country's social systems, and you're contributing nothing, you're a dictionary. That's the definition of a parasite. So the fact that doing this are the reason why healthcare is so expensive. They're one of the reasons why healthcare is so expensive. And the reason why is that these people don't have any money, and they go to the emergency room, and they get services for free. And who pays for that? Everybody pays for that with their taxes. So everybody's taxes are being immigrants, illegal aliens, and other forms of parasitic fake Americans that are in the country that are siphoning all of our money and then scamming us.
Mandalorians.
That's what's happening. White House is going live. Oh, really? What are they going to talk about? Trump
Moving out.
wars again? Let's find out. Yeah, this is all about Ukraine. We don't want to.
resist.
No, I talked about the lawn.
Hey, stroke off rate chicken 1 to 10 is a show.
I know that. And people voted for Trump in the hope that he would not be controlled opposition. That's what they voted for Trump. They said, okay, let's bring in an outsider. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. As someone else working
I've survived worse than this.
government are retarded by choice. Yeah, I work for the government. I know that. That's just how it is.
Incoming fire.
Files are becoming Clinton files. I know. No.
But-
The fact is that I really dislike the polarizing.
I will have my revenge.
Files. Anytime that you have somebody trying to just blame Trump for the Epstein files or blame Democrats are all Republicans, those people are bad actors that don't care about pedophiles. They're just using this as a weapon so they can advocate for
Watch those supply crates. If you destroy them, there won't be anything left for us to recover once the area is secure.
Michigan. Yeah, I'm sure they do. But anyway, yeah, so that's the reason why healthcare is expensive in the United States. It's one of the many reasons it's being so very subsidized. That's the reason. And as I said before, like, what I would do, this is my conviction.
You have failed.
We should go down and look at see every single resident, immigrant, and alien. If you are a net negative taxpayer, you're going home. You're going home. You've had a good time, and you've had a good run here, but you know, all weird things must come. If they're not a net positive, get them out. That's right. Absolutely.
Maximum range.
Can we start calling them resident units? Instead of residents, call them resident units. I really do. Oh my
I'll
god.
take them myself.
I just saw an Instagram clip of Iranians waking up against the Legal
If you
regime.
continue this hopping nonsense, you may suffer an accident.
I do this every day.
Tragedy what's happening in Iran. Like they spent 40 years being totally fucking occupied by a religious terrorist organization. And that's I want to
Incoming fire. Let's roll.
I have friends that are from Iran.
Fire at will.
It's a great place. It's a prosperous, incredible nation, and it's been taken over by radical Muslim terrorists. So yeah, I hope that they're able to get it back and come back into the free world, right? Come back into the normal world. Amazing people, tremendous people.
I'll take the high
Some of the
road.
best. Negotiators, right? So yes, and we did that.
Heading to
Yeah.
that location.
And Iranians are revenge, yeah. And so I'm really, I don't know, like, I hear that
Target neutralized.
in like independent sources, it's like
All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
confirmed.
Mission accomplished.
Also, is that the Shah of Iran was installed.
Excellent. And we got to meet the Mandalorians, third-party faction.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
I'm just not familiar with Pakistan's history very well. So I don't know Game of Thrones. Well, speaking of Game of Thrones, I've heard that there's they all get killed,
Never trust a
blown
fart
up,
chicken.
something happens to them. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, I didn't believe it either. I had to look it up.
This is a
Top
proud
post, you know, what's happening on Iran. Is it really? Yeah, I mean, I really hope that something like that happens. I do. We just didn't have to deal with we didn't have to deal with Iran causing problems. Really, think about how much money that would save us. Like, you think the B-2 bombers and shit like that cheap? Fuck no. And then, like, Israel was investigating all the time. We're probably paying for this indirectly. Like, it would be really cheap. It would save us so much money if Iran just stopped being run by crazy fucking religious fundamentalists. Exactly.
Yes, of course.
She can come all this way so she can have Soviet pictures for her Tinder profile.
And like, obviously, I think it's okay to destroy a government. Like, for example, Maduro, I'm totally okay with that. But us, like, we have to let the people there make the
I
decision
grew
on who
up
we're
in
going
the
to have
snow. We
replace
used to
them.
play in
We
it
can't
every
just
day in
install
school.
somebody and then say, this is how it's going to be now. And then expect the people to accept it. It would never stop. America wants the oil. Well, then just go get it and then leave. Like, I mean, holy shit. How long is this going to take?
I can't wait for Mando to start bird watching.
Yeah, it's still run by religious fundamentalists. Israel.
There's like a way.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Avenger
fan of
plotting
Israel,
new
guys.
course.
We all know this. Everybody knows this. If you read the Twitter posts about me, you would know that. You know, I'm a huge fan of Israel.
See my luggage up there. Not that
I saw, by the way,
I see the aid of those traitorous dogs.
Myron,
You have succeeded.
I'm not going to play this whole thing because it's so fucking ridiculous.
They're coming down.
Oh, I was just
Where is it?
mentioning that I
I
love
know
your
I found it
interaction with
yesterday.
Chad. It's like we don't
What?
exist.
Coming. I'm running. Yeah, it's right there.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for
I hope
deployment.
there's 2 toilets or this is going to be awkward.
Ligma Fishnuts is sucking BBC Mando. I can't help myself every time I fart. That way it's my nose. It smells so good.
Good.
Bro!
Looks pretty nice, big dog.
Oh my god. Wild lyrics?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh my god.
He needs to shit. Hurry the fuck up.
Chicken has a fat turtle head peeking out, touching cloth.
Chicken
This is
Andy,
so
just take a
fucking
shit in the snow.
ridiculous.
You can
And
blame
so,
it on
yeah,
the
bro, I love AI. Yeah, this is, imagine being a 35-year-old grown ass adult male doing this in his life. Hey, imagine sitting here laughing at it. Yeah, base X-Fed. Yeah, it used to be a Fed. The thing is that we have all this. Who is this? This looks like, oh, yeah. Oh, come on. But you got it in your name. What are you doing this for? Oh, no. Listen, that's my Fed? Yeah, I guess so. Listen, this whole idea where every guy has to act older, I'm done with this, okay? I'm totally done with
Setting
this.
course
I'm
for Sector
35 years
13,
old. He's
South
35
Africa.
years old. I keep
bet
seeing
they
all
locked
these
the door.
clips. This is what's stressing me out.
There were a few
It's
wounded
stressing
during the
me
latest
out
covert
that
action.
you have people
But after a
like
few days
Hassan
rest,
and Banks
everyone will be
getting
ready to
called
get
out
back
for
out
being
there.
old, and I'm older than Hassan and Banks. Like, and I know I'm so sick of act your age. No. I'm not my age. Like everybody, oh yeah, well you can choose your gender. Why can't I choose my age? I want to be 27. I'm 27, guys. I'm 27. That's the way it is. Can we have a bingo for this? But thank you in the middle. Yes, exactly. Yeah,
the guy
the only
holding a
difference is
selfie
between men and
stick just
boys
shit
are the
his
size of their
pants.
toys.
Can you smell
Exactly. Yes, and again, I don't think this is, yeah, guys grow old, they don't grow up. Yeah, exactly. I hope that in 20 years, in 2070, I am sitting around old as fuck, laughing at
Commander.
dick jokes, looking at YouTube videos or whatever it is then, and thinking the same stupid things, watching people do little stupid pranks, and never changing ever, ever, ever. And that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do, and I've been very happy with that. It's been great. I've had 35 years of this, and I'm not changing. That's it. I'm not changing at all. I identify as whatever age the hot babes are, for sure. When I'm that old, I just hope that I can still get it up. Look, guys, that's not going to be a problem for me, all right? Like, everybody else that might be an issue for, absolutely
What do you
not
know
for me.
about these gene therapy
I'm
clinics
sure that, like, I might have other health
seem like a-
problems, but
Having
that's
worked
not
in one
really
of the
one.
facilities,
I'll tell
I
you
can
that.
tell you
That
firsthand.
definitely will
They
not be
do
one.
offer a level of medical care
They got medication for
unmatched
that.
by
I'm
any
77,
previous
like,
effort in our
I'm
history.
77.
The aliens have effectively cured all of humanity's greatest ailments: cancer, malaria, AIDS. The process is relatively simple.
As long as you're compliant.
Yes. The price of admission is acceptance of all
I feel really
admin
about, like,
policies.
I
For
don't
many
think I'm
people,
really
that's
that
hardly a
much different at all.
consideration.
Like, yeah, I feel
The
pretty much all the
chicken,
same.
Can you film your face
And,
right now?
medication.
We want to see the action of someone
Commander,
trying
the
to hold
aliens
their shit
continue
in.
to
Gonna do a
make
bingo
progress on the
card?
Avatar
No, I ain't
project.
gonna do a
If we're
bingo
going to
card.
slow them
We're
down,
gonna
we'll
talk
need to
about
move
that fucking,
fast.
I have made a number of
shit,
interesting discoveries.
Commander, the tourists we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and targeting system, which I expect Shin will want to thoroughly examine following the disassembly process.
What I need to do is I need to have like a project that I do. Like I need to go and build like I don't know like
that's how
The
long
aliens have
something like
considered
that.
Those
So I
fuckers
have
last
something
night
that I do.
made you
I
get
just
we still managed to do
stupid exercises. I
I'm
never
in.
find time to
I'm
exercise.
retaining 10
But if I
jumping
had like
jacks right
Aliens
now.
have just
a
finished
house
a
in
new
the woods
facility
build
tied
or
to the
something like
Avatar
that,
project.
I have no fucking idea what I'm
We can
doing,
make
which
contact
means
with
that I probably have
resistance
to
forces
exercise
in the
twice as
region.
hard because I
We
wouldn't
could
know what the
move
fuck
on
I'm
that
doing.
facility and
Stream
set
it? Yes,
back the
definitely.
aliens' work.
And, yeah,
Our research was
Kaczynski
a
art?
success, Commander.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issue stationing completely autonomous weapons or proximity to the people.
And so anyway, he did an objective.
Really shows you how much they care.
I had
And so
assumed you'd make that
basically,
research a
if
priority,
you
Commander.
if
I'll
you
notify you as
exercise with
soon as the
someone else,
report
work out
is
best
back.
fan,
Priority message
I
coming
would
through,
to-
Commander.
this is
Putting
why
it on
I
screen
used
now.
to go out and I was reaching back to 3 hours a day back
Our friends in the Resistance have shared what they know of these so-called chosen the elders have sent after us. Sounds like we should expect these things to actively hunt us until we take them out.
With each passing day, I come closer to finding you and your remaining forces.
Have like a health issue, and it really stressed me out. And it's like, yeah, I felt bad for my friend, but like it was more than it was a lot bigger than that. It was like I
For the
am
defeat of the
in a
elders.
situation where like people
Avenger
who are my
plotting
age
new
are
course.
having health problems that prevent them from doing things. Won't last more than 50 with that lifestyle? What do you mean? My mom
Some
was
of my
70.
kind
She's
are
fat
now
as
in a
fuck.
difficult
Bro,
position.
so,
Can provide us
and
with
she
aid.
only crashed out because
Why
of
is the
cigarettes.
quality so
She was
bad?
sitting there
Did you
smoking.
turn down
She
the
was
bit
dual
rate?
wielding cigarettes. She'd be like this. All right, these are hot.
Hurry, get a full refund email.
She'd have a joint and she'd have
on
a
that uphill
cigarette.
walk.
Both things that she rolled. And my dad would always
Commander
make fun of
Tigan
her.
and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the
She could
skull
roll a
jack to
joint for
good use.
He was right.
We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they
And,
deploy.
anyway, so she'd be wielding smoking, and then put one of them down, grab a handful of chocolate, stuff her fucking face with chocolate, eating Taco Bell, drinking soda, watching Ancient Aliens.
Shit, dude.
70 years old.
Dude, the Wi-Fi is
I think I got a wife.
yeah.
I got a bit.
Are you
You know what
actually
she didn't have,
snowboarding
by the
today?
way?
It's 1:20 p.m. in case you didn't know.
Have pre-diabetes.
Please
She didn't have any of
increase the
that. Like that,
quality
the
of the
thing is,
stream.
she had issues with smoking.
Scenery
Smoking's what got her.
is nice.
But other than that, she didn't have problems at all.
can barely
She was
make
totally
out
fine.
trees.
Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah, that's not very old, is it? No,
Chicken,
it's
remember,
not. But it's not
don't eat
bad,
yellow
bro.
snow.
Like that's it.
You smell that?
Considering how your mom was,
If
it
the
turned out
chicken
pretty
shit
good.
in the woods, would it really be tossed?
But like,
Oh,
anyway,
it's
that's
starving.
it.
Oh,
She didn't have microplastics in her body like we do either, though. No, yeah, she did. She did. She told me that like as soon as they had McDonald's, like her and my dad,
hands after jerking
basically
off on
like
a
they were
Hawaii volcano diarrhea incoming.
like their idea of like one of the promises in like my dad marrying my mother was that he would make sure that she would never run out of being able to smoke weed. Like that was one of the biggest ones. That was honestly, I think it's probably the biggest one, right? And she called it. The thing is, what's crazy is about that is that they got divorced when I was 5 years old. This is in like 1995. She calls him on it in in like the year 2015. And she's like, listen, you said. Okay.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Well, now it's time.
Squad green to deploy.
And he did it. He did it. He went and did it. Even then. You know, you don't have bad back, joint pain, heart problems, physique, ego. You don't have a history of accidents.
Junior.
People that go out all the time, injuries and stuff.
Something important I need to talk to you about.
And he kept the promise.
About
The
us,
promise
it's
kept.
about mom,
I think
it's
you'll become
about
old and
more
fat.
about mom, but
Well,
it's
you know
about
what
life.
happens to people that are old and fat?
If someone was in a wheelchair, they
I
would
don't
be
know,
fucked.
because they're all dead. You can't be sure. Because they're fucking dead. Yeah, old people that are fat, they die.
Hurry up
That's
and
what
go
happens. This is
poopy.
what my mom had
You
happened,
probably
right?
already have
We're being
zero.
asked to assist in a rescue operation for a Resistance VIP currently trapped by Advent in the tunnels beneath the city center. I'm not sure what our target was up to, but the Resistance needs us to get him out of there. Hostile activity in the area is very likely, so keep your heads up.
Because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? Well, I can't move my leg. Well, I don't want to move my leg.
The Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your position. One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Where's he even going to use the raft? She had a blood pressure of 208. And I remember we were at the hospital, ironically.
This will be a day long remembered.
I don't mean to alarm
There's an Advent captain nearby. We should attempt to disable him with the skulljack.
Y'all gonna see me today or not?
Skulljack.
Well, ma'am, you need to calm down. Number one, you need to calm down. And we, normally we would admit you to the hospital. She's like, I ain't staying here. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm ready. Zach, you ready to go? I'm like, and I'm like fucking freaked out. I'm like 200. Like, this bitch is about to explode, right? And so I'm like, I don't know. So, Zach, let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm tired of this. And she just says, all right, that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna walk out of this shit.
My son Mike is asking for my location.
She walked out of there, 200 and something fucking blood pressure. I've been over 208, was hospitalized. Yeah, she walks out of there, and nothing. It was like this, like 10 years ago. No, it was like 15 years ago. It was like 2010 or something like that. And that was it.
How in the fuck is stroke off the least disgusting person here? Oh, how things have changed. Mike, go check on Adrian.
Remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
And yeah, she got the high score. Yeah, she really did. And hit the drive-thru on the way home. What do you think the probability is that we got McDonald's on the way home from her going to the doctor's appointment where her blood pressure was 200? What do you think the probability is? 99%? No. It's not that low. It's 100%. Okay. This is the thing, is that we would always oh god. Like, we reward ourselves for going to the hospital, and like she'd reward herself by going to like KFC, Taco Bell.
Shit.
And so like she'd go to the hospital, and they'd
Fucking
go,
prick.
can you please stop smoking cigarettes? And she's like, actually, can I smoke a cigarette right now? And that was it. Treat yourself? Yes. Now, the thing is that doctors are scared of her. They were. They actually were. And I remember she had 2 doctors there. So she wanted me, this is actually very traumatic, but I'm telling it as if it's funny, but it was tremendously traumatic. But, I just how everything is. Anyway, so she wants me to pick her up from the hospital because I called her and listen. He's a fucking retard. Always legitimate. 2 women. They probably got hired for some bullshit. And I said, can you please stop? She said, you're gonna come and get me. I'll find a way to stand by myself. And then she says, this is
Go check on Chicken and Adrian now.
And she says, you're really lucky that you picked me up and you got me. And I said, why?
Which pixel is Mike?
Deploy the minimal force necessary.
whatever I need to do to get that ride home. And I don't have any teeth.
Our enemies have
And
grown
they say that
powerful.
makes it better.
This battlefront will turn to ash.
We have complete access to the Advent psionic network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data. We will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
No way, I swear to God, bro. She shocked me. Because she never talks like that. She never talks like that.
Pull
And
out.
she just said that, yeah, bro, like, oh my God.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's insane, it is.
The galaxy
Standing on
will...
business. Yeah, better keep this story to yourself next time. Nah, bro, like, she shouldn't have said that. She didn't want people to want me. She didn't want me. She'd probably be mad I said that. I would say it anyway, because this shit's funny. This shit's funny, yeah. Wait, pause the broadcast? Is that real? Oh, shit, my bad. I thought we were ready. Yeah, no, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Build at your power level? Yeah, I mean, but she never had, like, a boyfriend or anything like that, or any other stuff, so she was anti-DEI before it was popular. My mom was talking about the problems about the Taliban to me before 9/11. She was watching Howard Jones in 1945. She was ordering books of, like,
She is very pissed.
a spaceship over Antarctica. And I was paying for it. I paid for all of it. Like, I have my
It appears some physical remnants of the codex was left
like,
behind when it
she even
dissipated.
ordered a t-shirt off of
Hopefully, it will
InfoWars. She
provide
was a
some
supporter of
insight
Alex
into the
Jones.
aliens' ongoing plans.
Agartha? No, would my mom believe in Agartha? Yeah, probably. Yeah, she probably would, yeah. Stargate was lit.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can show, like, if I have a photo. I have so many photos in my phone.
We've got a
I
chance
don't
to
even know
take
if I
this
can ever
thing down
find it
once and
because
for
there's
all,
just so many
Commander.
of these.
Let's
But
get
if
it
I
done.
could, I could
Looks
show
like
you
one
guys
of them
pictures
came back
like,
for
all the
more.
books that she
Let's
had.
make sure to take it out this
It was
time.
fucking insane. This is the, oh, that's the hole that I fell through the ceiling in. Lots of spider. I have a big spider in my house now. So, like, he hasn't bitten me, and I haven't
Team is down. Good work, people.
yeah, I don't know if I can find it. But yeah, like, I swear to God, there's probably 1,000 books in this house. Leave all these things, it's kind of interesting and funny. I think I have those things. I think I should probably but there was that 10%. There was that 10%. And yeah, your house is. Yeah, I got the spider wing.
Get it done.
Spider wing is the garage. The plague wing is the bathroom. The military wing is my living room because that's where I have all my swords and
Victory is
like
assured.
spears and like every medieval weapon is in the living room. And then let's see, construct wing. The construct wing is my old bedroom because I have stuffed animals in there. So yeah, that would be it.
VIP identity confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your positions. It's an ambush. Hold your
I'm
ground.
a cleaning service to clean my bathroom and to clean my house. The reason why is because I just don't want to deal with it. And I also, like, after, like, whenever I say, like, I don't really, cab, I know, you guys are capping me. I probably should message somebody about that this week and just do it. Do you have a death room?
Adriana can figure it out after she collects a couple more
Which one's the
Instagrams.
gooning wing? That's the whole house. Yeah, that's the entire house. I don't
Moving
want
to position.
I don't want
Awkwardly
my house to be
silent.
public like that. I just for a number
Come
of
get some.
it's not even one reason, it's like 3 or 4 different reasons. So, no, I wouldn't want to do that, but I know people would think that was really
I've got troops here.
I'm not interested in doing that. I feel comfortable if it's clean. No, I wouldn't actually.
That is not good.
So, yeah, I mean, I was going to talk about something else like that. I'm not really ready to talk about that yet. But basically, I mean, I've talked before about like getting a house out in Florida, which is going to be happening this year. I need to actually start looking around. I'll probably fly down there in like, I don't know, like weeks or months, and then just stay there for like a few days, figure out the house stuff, kind of get all that sorted out. And this year, yeah, it's going to be this year. No, it is this year for sure. But it's about like whether it's going to be like before or after.
None can stand against the dark side.
I miss on average 10 days a year of streaming, and each day that I miss of streaming is, let's say, 10,000.
Stroke off who is hotter next puppy, Adrian Daly, scoop cheese, or Alice.
And I buy a $400,000 house. That is the amount of money that would make that, right? And so that, and that's not even like I make that's how I make decisions. I make decisions like that. Yeah, write it off. I'm not gonna write it off.
Miss Adriana is on her period and crazy one.
Firebrand has a VIP. Time to get the rest of the squad out of there before they get overrun by those damn things.
Stepping off.
Stone and like 10 flasks and like some potions.
Moving to Overwatch.
And like you're fresh. You're fresh, everything's fresh. Like that's it, do a gambit.
Got some asset here.
Rolling out.
Hostile target down. They're repositioning on us.
Like I would get a big house, like if I had like let's say I had like 5 kids or something like that.
Fuck off.
But like I would not do that for myself. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'm like I'm fine. Honestly, I could live in an apartment. The only reason I don't
Standing
like
by.
I don't want to do it with other people.
Ready.
We picked up a lull in their forces. It looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving before that changes.
Shit, I killed president.
Il fune da gardo! Vicini hoppa! Sto pinchito!
I thought about that actually. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about like investment real
On the
estate.
move.
And this is it's kind of a thing where I don't.
Call Xcom operative for security. Firebrand is returning to base.
Excellent work out there.
I don't like the idea of like buying property.
Close one.
Using property as commercial investments because I just think that it's not
Confrontation
the
befell
way it
our
should be,
brave
right? It's not the
admin
way it
forces
should be.
today.
But at the same
Our
time,
selfless
I mean,
peacekeepers
people a lot of
gave
money,
their lives to protect our fellow
also, like,
citizens
I'm
from dissident Xcom forces.
I guess, right? Like, I don't really care that much about it. Well, yeah, maybe it should. I mean, I don't know. You mean, no, I don't mean Jewish. Why don't you relax? Yeah, that's my release for early stuff. Oh, no, I have, like,
Just an update for you on Dono. Mando said you were up to 2,300 UOS.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share of them.
I would only problem like any sort of if it lines or insight into any that's not a problem at all. But
Remember when Adrian Lee always claims to be a great driver?
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible. Commander, having secured
New objective added.
yeah, what's this?
aliens are relaying a form of encryption behind anything we've ever encountered.
Be there probably for a few days,
Less here.
and then I would probably
We'll have
take
to
a day
find
or
a
so
means of
off,
breaking
you know,
the
spend it with
code.
my family,
This
and
is
then I'd be
not
back for a
good.
while,
Take
and then I'd be
some
back and
time.
forth. So it would just be, it would literally be the same as anything else. Like I'm not looking to move around or like to change my setup or anything like that. Yeah, is most your family in Florida? Yeah, no doubt. Waiting to the loading screen. Don't believe. I won't believe it. Would you quit streaming if you had a family?
Ugly motherfucker you are.
Stream less, probably. You know, to help. You know, like some girl, fucking whatever. You know, take care of shit.
Impressive work, Commander. The death of this creature and the subsequent recovery of its brain could prove to be a substantial setback for the aliens' work on the Avatar project.
I like streaming. I know it sounds crazy. I like streaming. I think it's fun.
I have often wondered why the elders would entrust their knowledge
Opinion
to
passport,
being
bro?
so
You want to go over there?
temperamental.
You want to go to Thailand and go find a wife? What? Why the fuck would I?
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger system.
I don't give a shit.
But we'll
Some
need to
dude
add
wants
some
fuck
shielding
another
first to
dude. I
protect
don't
the
care.
crew.
Why would I care if he wants to go get some Asian wife? I don't care about that at all. Yeah, have fun.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action.
And
Word from the medical team is they're all fine. This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics, but so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders gives us nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them.
Like at the end of the day, what I do, if I have a girlfriend or something like that, anything else, I'm sure talking about it,
stories of me tend to spread far and wide.
It doesn't matter. Right?
And it would be all the gas generator.
Yeah, maybe I'll let you get, if I ever get married, I'll let you guys. I'll be like, yeah, guys, but I have to take a few days off to get married. And if that ever happens, then maybe I'll let y'all know. But other than that, it's not that big.
Must fall.
And yeah,
On behalf of all Templars, I humbly offer our services towards their demise.
It's not even about that. It really isn't. It's just about the fact that I don't want to have people
followers and your people continue to grow in skill,
and
now the resistance can take on more responsibility.
Other people talking about
Covert is our specialty.
It's just not.
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Like even the last time that I had a girlfriend, I didn't even tell people. I was just like, yeah, there's a girl here.
This car, we had to put chain in the front because it's been stuck on the wall.
Many such cases. What can I say? So yeah, and yeah, keep us some yeah, definitely. It's very personal. Well, I mean, I think it again.
By mastering its forces, the Templars are able to reach beyond what any
women are
human once
annoying and they like to make stuff up.
When the Elders are truly banished
So
from the
true.
earth,
Yeah.
we will be the
Absolutely.
masters of the power they have
Are you only gonna
left
stick in that room
behind.
forever? I don't know. It depends on what happens.
Gonna need a car for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this starts soon. I'm kind of waiting on this, man. I got some other shit I want to talk about.
Solar panel plug
What the hell's
that I have wired to the
I'm a
battery.
guy, but I'll be your girlfriend. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So you're on your Kaizenat era? Bro, I invented that era. I've been on that era for years, bro. I just, like, you know, like, I was born into darkness. What can I say? Yeah, I've been waiting to see it forever. Yeah. So I don't need to do any. I don't need to do any of that stuff, Ryan. There's no reason.
Huh?
And yeah, Easy the inventor. Yeah, bro, I invented it exactly. You could be an amazing IRL streamer. I don't.
Setting course for the South African
I don't
sector.
know. I mean, like, you can go back and watch my videos of like me doing IRL back in the day. I would be okay with it, but I think here's the problem, and it's gonna sound. It's gonna sound like maybe like an ego thing, but I think that I'm too popular. I think that if I went out and I did IRL streaming, it would cause chaos and it would cause not like, oh my god, it would be a riot, but like, let's say I go to a restaurant
Regional
and then
contact
people go to the
located.
restaurant.
The local
and they harass
resistance
the
operatives
workers,
we just made
or they
contact
call
with
the
in this
restaurant,
region
or they
warned us
cause
that one of the
issues at
chosen has been
restaurant.
terrorizing the area for
I
some
don't
time
want
now.
I don't need
my
a phone.
life
Here's the
to
intel they've collected
be
so far.
Basically, a chaotic cloud that goes around and inconveniences average minimum wage workers. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. So I have no problem recording videos, doing stuff like that. It's not an issue. But I do have a problem doing it live. That's just how it is. Speed's way more well known than I am for doing that stuff, right? So like, I don't think I'm gonna have a situation like that. But at the same time, I just simply don't want to. I don't want to make things unpleasant for those people. That's all there is to it. Going anti-social movers around leaving the house.
Red.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna have other people
Hey,
like
Commander.
who like IRL streaming as a genre within itself.
Wait, where are these supposed to go again?
You don't want Ice beside the situation? Yeah, I mean, I like Ice a lot. I mean, Ice is like, he's here in Austin too. Like, I mean,
Oh, this is the solar panel. I can use solar panel.
and so, yeah, I mean, like, I've seen him a number of times out just like randomly in Austin. And so, like, I'm actually happy to see Ice doing well again. I am. And, yeah. Do you think any less of potential since you have a bigger audience? No, I don't think so, because, like, once you have a big audience, people do stuff like that in order to keep it open. It's
some of the upgrades done.
In a long time, we're actually a threat.
Alright, let me just undo that. Bro, like,
Commander,
I
with the
saw
number of
that whenever
contacts
he
we've
just ran his
established,
ass
we're getting
over.
requests for
And just
support
like
from
the
multiple
fucking
sites around the
dump,
world.
bro, a real one.
Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is
The
yours.
speed bump, bro. He just
I
treated
didn't
that,
even put the
that kid
flowers
like a
on my
little,
left.
a little speed bump, bro. And clout-seeking retards, exactly as he did, hopefully.
Alright, I need to get back to work, bro. We don't have
That was it. Let's rewatch the clip. I don't know if I can find it, bro. People
Setting
like
course
this,
for the East
Jesus,
African
surely,
sector.
people like this commie literally shock their dogs and complain about America 24/7. But when someone actually leaves their room to do something and wait for it, they defend the criminals. That's because Hassan's motive of operation is to disenfranchise and to basically shit on America. Every single situation, every single conflict, every single problem. Why is it that people like Hassan always find themselves on the other side of the conflict? America's always wrong. America's always bad. What do you think the odds are, right? It's just crazy. On Israel too? Yeah, I mean Israel's another country. I don't give a shit about Israel. That's about Israel. So, Jackson will delete this video for Mississippi this information before it got to fly. This is a way to call it that we should talk about this a lot. It's just more sure how to see. You have to excuse my friend. He went to a learning center. For the love of God, please arrest somebody. Yep, I'm the captain now. Yep, there we go. And I need to watch this. This is Vinland Saga, right? Like, Rich actually suggested. Me and Rich are going to be doing something together very soon. Actually, we're going to be doing something together very, very, very soon. And so that's going to be, y'all going to see that in a very, very good point. Because he actually suggested for me to watch it. And, yeah.
Fuck.
And I don't know exactly, like, because the problem is that if I was more social, there would be a lot more things. But we'll see what happens.
Fucking prick.
What happened to Chinese WoW? I was focused on some other shit.
Sky
and I was,
Ranger
like, stressed
deployed.
out
We're
over
in the
some other
pipe.
bullshit,
5 by
so
5.
I didn't end up doing it. You already leaked what's happening? Yeah, no doubt. Would you ever watch One Piece? I can't watch One Piece now. I can't watch it. I want to watch it, but I'm not able to. There's been too many people that have been talking about watching One Piece recently. Like, Mr. Beast was talking about it. Or somebody else talking about watching One Piece. And I don't want to seem like I'm, like, trying to get on the hype train, right?
Word has it
And,
the
like,
Resistance has been pulling data critical to the aliens' latest project from the
it's not
Advent
even about
network
the
using something they
episodes or
rigged
anything
up
like
in
that.
this area.
I don't want to be
As far as we can tell, the aliens have figured out what's going on and they're sending reinforcements in to destroy the device. We're moving in to secure the area and protect the device before they manage to take it
I
out.
can see why. I mean, I clearly can see why. I love anime, personally. Like, I had... This is
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tubs.
Again, we're back in the sewers.
Lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Every single night, but when my TV died, I got a new TV, but I never plugged in the PS4, which had my connection to Crunchyroll. And the smart TV, I never downloaded the app for Crunchyroll on the smart TV. So,
Not a lot of challenge.
I just never plugged it in. So I just don't. I don't watch anime anymore.
I must keep moving.
Sorry. That's the world that I live in. Okay? That's the world that I'm.
Keep going.
Discussed a lot of things. As you know, excellent phone call. Lasted for over 2 hours.
2 hour phone
Discussed a
call.
lot of points.
They dating?
And I do think we're getting closer. Getting very close. The president and I just spoke to the European leaders. They were President Emmanuel Macron of France, President Alexander Stubb of the Republic of Finland, President Karol Nawrocki of the Republic of Poland, Prime Minister Jonas Store of the Kingdom of Norway.
The Kingdom.
Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Italian Republic. Prime Minister Keir Starmer, United Kingdom, Britain and Northern Ireland.
That's the retard.
Chancellor Friedrich Merz, Federal Republic of Germany. Secretary General Mark Rutte.
Yeah, that's the retard. Yeah.
Treaty Organization Ursula von der Leyen.
She's the unelected
European
bureaucrat.
Commission. We spoke to all of those witnesses. They're all talk with them.
All clear.
And our meeting was excellent. We covered, somebody would say 95%. I don't know what percent, but we've made a lot of progress on ending that.
Quality work doesn't come cheap.
Certainly the most deadly war since World
Give up.
War II. Probably the biggest war since World War II.
That's a big one.
And I want to thank Steve Woodcock, who's here. I'd like to thank Jared, who's here someplace. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Steve. What a great job.
Good job, guys.
Jared Cushing. Marco Rubio. Pete Hicks said this is worth the risk.
I hate the hour.
And he's not revealed. Good.
Ready.
So I just want to say we've done very well. We've had discussions on just about every subject.
All out. Megabonga Chakra.
And his Shadow Keeper.
I want to also, by the way,
Return to your god. I have almost no ammo.
Christ, bro, like.
So, Mr. President, we'll speak over the next.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see it.
Dear colleagues, I would like to thank the President.
You called me for this?
Great discussions on all the topics. We appreciate the progress that American and Ukrainian teams these recent weeks. Special thanks to Stevie, Jared, and for their engagement and full commitment, and also the peace framework which includes
Get them off of me!
Join me. And I will end this quickly.
We just picked up the chosen assassin's energy signature. She's moving on the squad's position, Commander.
Perhaps if you stopped allowing your troops to be captured, you wouldn't expend so much effort in recovering them.
You've got the chosen in rage. Let's take it out.
The fate of this world rests on the shoulders of your At one time, it would have been unthinkable that I might ever fall in battle. Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is
Once
secure.
again, would like to thank President Trump for a warm welcome.
Great job, Commander. But there's no trace of that chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them.
That was fast. Damn.
That was cool.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as propaganda.
Maybe the elders hoped that the chosen's constant jabbering would drive us to surrender without a
if something doesn't happen.
Still managed to exceed
mean if something
expectations. Excellent work.
No, go ahead, you want to finish your question?
No.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But I don't want to
Quiet, Piggy.
I think we're getting pretty close. Yes, please.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we
She's
hoped.
talking about Donbass and the territories.
We'll come back here and build some shit.
That's what she
Our
said.
people managed to find another bit of information on these chosen who've been trying to hunt you down. You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something. If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Of course, our attitude is very clear. That's why President Trump said this is a very tough question. And of course, we have
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't see Russia ending the war without them giving out territories.
That means we can have referendum on any kind of poison this plan. I said that we can use referendum like for the plan, or we cannot use referendum. It's working. We can use this
Volume? Yeah, I turn it up. Well, I can, but like...
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
This referendum, if the plan will be very difficult for our society, very difficult, of course our society has to choose.
They need to make that decision themselves.
They'll probably have to get their plan approved by Parliament or by referendum. Yes, you would think that they want to have a vote. 81% in favor of the Russians war. They want to put everybody but Russia wants it. I want to end the process.
I think Ukraine's going to have to give up territory.
I think by far since World War
I don't think they should.
Something to add
Good.
in the process. Jared and Steve are working very hard to get something done. Something that comes up, I'd speak, but otherwise I don't think. Some of that land has been taken. Some of that land
this only further our advantage.
Good.
may be taken over the next period of months. And you're better off making a deal now. Look, let me tell you, they fought very hard and continue to fight very hard and do tremendous damage. But Russia would like to see it end, and Ukraine would like to see it. And I think it's time to end. And a lot of very brave people, a lot of people that are dead right now, unfortunately. Because I've said, and nobody's disputed it, that if the election weren't rigged and stolen, 2020, you wouldn't have had this war, would have never happened.
Although I would expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling. Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities. Nothing is readily apparent.
It was the apple of his eye, but he wasn't going to do anything about it. He didn't do anything about it until I was gone, and then a lot of really bad statements were made by people, by a lot of people, I guess, but by a certain president that we had, who was a disaster. Yes.
Working at the Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been considered nothing short of miraculous.
I've offered to go and speak to
Continue to make progress on the Avatar. To move fast.
So I'm not sure.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts.
25,000 lives a month or whatever.
Thin man has now been genetic. These robotic units developed by Advent seem to be capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification.
Yeah, we
So it
discussed
falls
that
on
at
me
length
to
today.
work
As you know,
I
it's
fully
a-
intend on
it
involving
can
Shen in
start
this
up
process,
immediately, almost
as her
immediately.
knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
Discussed with President Putin, and they were talking about the nuclear plant. It's probably the biggest in the world, just about the biggest anywhere in the world. Can you believe that? And President Putin's actually working
New
with
orders,
Ukraine
Commander?
on getting it open. He's been very good in that sense. He wants to see that open.
The N-word.
He hasn't hit it with missiles, hasn't hit it with anything. It's a big danger to do that for everybody.
Yeah, it'd be really bad.
But they're working together to try and get it up. It can open very quickly. It's in pretty good shape. And the people there have been there for years. The people there running it. You know, there are 5,000 people in that plant.
Wow.
I learned that today. 5,000 people. It's the biggest plant of its kind in the world.
One wrong move.
And they're working together to get it open. They
Listen,
could maybe get it open.
You can't just boil water, guys.
That's a big step when he's not bombing that plant.
Can you tell us about what those working groups entail? And also, if you wouldn't mind, what is the message that you will give after?
So the working group is going to be composed of Steve, Jared Kushner, General Marco Rubio,
Alien technology embedded throughout the ship.
a few other people that we're going to be putting onto it. I think
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
This latest piece of intel
one or
on
two
the
people,
Chosen
and likewise,
might prove
we
you
have some
keep
very
this
good
up,
people that
Commander,
run.
and we might just make you an honorary Reaper. Things are going so well. Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
Jared, we worked and our Rustam Umerov and also Deputy Minister Mislitz and also General Nato, and they will continue to work in this group. And of course, if we will go further, and I hope that
it's Steve.
in January, as I said, about all these documents, 6 documents, and of course, we will continue work on this, so they know what to do. Yes.
And that working group, by the way, will also then be working with Russia. Okay? Because to work with ourselves doesn't do it. So they'll be working with Russia. Yeah.
This morning you won a deadline, Guy. How long do you think it'll take to get this last little bit, as you say, finished? And what are we talking
So if it went really well, you know,
I believe it when I
weeks,
see
and if it went poorly longer, and if it went really poorly, it's not going to happen. That would be a shame.
That's crazy. So it could happen or not.
Doesn't happen. But you know, in a few weeks, we will.
I can't believe this guy used to be a comedian.
One way or the other, I think. But,
You know what's funny?
But if it went really well, but it could also go poorly.
Which one?
Have something where one item that you're not thinking about is a big item.
Yeah.
It's been a very difficult negotiation, very detailed.
It's crazy, huh?
It's funny, I settled 8 wars. Some were going on for 35
What
years.
did I say?
And we got them settled in a couple of days. Some of them, one was going on for 37 years. I settled it in 1 day.
Wow.
This is a very complex one. No, I think we'll get it.
The odds?
I don't want to say when.
Who's that,
but
a
I think
reporter
we're
from
gonna get it.
Polymarket?
President, you in the past have suggested trilateral meetings between both President Putin and Zelensky.
Right.
Something that is also on the docket.
I see that happening at the right time. I saw a very interesting President Putin today. I mean, he wants to see it happen. He wants to see it. He told me very strongly. Believe him. Don't forget, we went through the Russia hoax together. And he called me up. Can you believe the stuff they're making up? And it turned out we were right. They made it all up. And despite that, we didn't get into war.
Having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Great land, great minerals and other things, and we have things that they want very badly. But the Russia hoax, which is a terrible, made-up, fictional thing by Crooked Hillary, by Adam Schiff, bad people, sick people. They made it up. It was all a made-up hoax. But it kept us really from dealing with Russia, kept Russia dealing, from dealing with us. So, but despite that,
everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert
we're
action
discussing
in the
a lot of
ring.
things. No, look, I was on the phone with them for almost, I guess, 2.5 hours at this time.
Did your
A lot
friends
of
think I
things. We
wouldn't
didn't talk
notice
about the
this
weather.
quaint little
We were talking
refuge of
about
theirs?
what a beautiful day it is in Palm Beach, Florida. Yes.
Setting course for South Africa.
Save it here, guys.
Back in Washington, would that be in the next few weeks?
Well, in Washington or someplace, yeah. These leaders that I just read, these are great people. They've spent a lot of money on helping Ukraine. They're doing it for themselves also, moving their country. Ukraine's a very important country. For them. For us, it's very important. To me, it's alive. We're thousands and thousands of miles. We're protected by a thing called the Atlantic Ocean.
I've heard of that.
Lots of other places, to be honest. And
Yeah.
they're not.
Still that American
We're
ocean.
working together with them as we should be. But I'm doing it to save lives. We're not spending any money. Biden gave $350 billion away.
That's
the
it?
president was nice enough to give us a contract to take out rare earth and things. We'll see how that all works out. Contract. But
This is the special rocks.
we appreciate it.
Very important.
Very good. But we'll see how that works out. But if you think about it, we're going to have...
We should rename Earth into
I really
America.
believe we're probably, Mr. President, closer than, by far closer than ever.
That's big.
We had some times when he was close and President Putin wasn't. And then when President Putin was close and he wasn't. You saw that in the White House.
Planet America.
And I think they both want to see that. Yeah.
He said stop the killing and the Americans died in Ukraine too.
Well, look, I mean, the message is so obvious. It's what a shame.
That sucks.
They died in a foreign country. And some are celebrated people. They're very celebrated.
Wow.
But it's so sad that a thing like that would happen. Yes, ma'am.
Obviously, security is a major issue for the Ukrainians. Did you offer any promises and assurances to them?
Work with Europe. Europe is going to take over a big part of it, as you can imagine. They're right there. But we're going to help Europe 100%. Like they'd help us. Yes, ma'am.
Like they'd help us?
Who you with? That's what I said.
What responsibility Russia will have for any kind of
including supplying
Is there any possible
energy,
way
electricity, and other things
increase
at
the
very low
quality of the
prices.
Sure, man.
So a lot of good things came out of that call today. But they were in the works for 2 weeks with Steve and with Jared and Marco and everybody.
Oh, man.
Did Putin agree to a ceasefire to allow a referendum?
Not a ceasefire, and that's one of the points that we're working on right now. No, not a ceasefire.
It's embarrassing.
It feels that
Hey, two comedians.
fighting and stopping
Advent so-called peacekeepers are hitting one of the resistance camps in this area, and they're taking out civilians and fighters alike. We're deploying to protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and take out any hostile forces still threatening the area.
I understand, President, from that standpoint. You have to understand the other side. And, I'm on the side of, some on the side of stopping it.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back. We need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Is there anything you want more to say on the subject?
Pinning out.
Spoke about it one day. It's difficult.
Overwatch.
We don't want that. He doesn't want that. Where's some of the Thank you very much, everybody.
So many choices.
Hello.
So different.
Just like all my side characters.
One of the chosen is here. We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of our operation.
So, there's another, so Troy's had another phone call with me. There's another discussion about another subject. It's an ongoing conversation. I think I've seen this episode. I know, I think I've seen this one before, guys. Sorry to say. And there are concepts of discussions of potential possibility plans that might lead to a conversation about potentially ending the conflict, right? And so that's about it. I don't think it's really the main. I don't think it's just the same.
Moving on.
Was so it's another thing. Sorry, guys. Cliffhanger? Yes, exactly.
That forces
Do I trust Trump?
So much for interrogating him.
Not really. I mean, like, in some things yes, in some things no. Like, it's really, it's back and forth, right? I mean, there's some things that I want to, like, hey, no. You want to do the thing? I think I want to
Why not? Everything myself.
This is I think that there's
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down. There's no war.
I just don't. I don't see it, right?
You better step up.
I think that
Well, not literally, but in a lot of cases, basically it is. And because of that, he has to present himself as a powerful figure. He has to present himself as a powerful leader. And I think that politically, it's so much if like theoretically, he ends this war, and there are billions of dollars, thousands of lives, and years down the drain, all for nothing.
I'll give you a sporting chance.
I think that politically he can't do that. That's the problem. He can't afford to get, and he will sacrifice millions of his own people, or not billions of millions of his own dollars, millions of his own people. He'll sacrifice them over and over and over to avoid that happening. So that's
Blooded killer
such an advanced nuclear program, have weapons, the military, and everything. And the military seems to be kind of shitty. What they've shown so far isn't really that impressive. But that being said, I'm not impressed. I'll tell you that. I'm definitely. Everyone was saying Russia will take Kiev in 3 days. Yeah, I was wrong. And I was totally wrong. My assumption was totally different. But anyway, so
I got a bad feeling about this.
Ukraine without taking something with him. And I Ukrainians and other people that have come to the war, like kill them over and over and over. They'll never stop doing that until they give up the land, right?
Nice shot.
But Russia can afford it. So even if Ukraine is winning the war of, you know, like...
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Exert toss. I tell us all this time, right? I see what the point is. I mean, it's fine. Let me just. Yes, basically. They're going to zerg them down. And it's gone more. Propaganda on basis. So it's hard for them to have like a fair shake on things. 100% in Russia is difficult to have. So, you know, like the perception and the opinions of like citizens are, you know, managed by the state. So, yeah, a lot of people. Using my numbers, not my percentage. Yeah, exactly. Like yesterday or the day before. So I think it's been. It's and he's
715, the chosen hunter is targeting your position from long range. You need to get out of his line of sight before it's too late.
Bro, like, oh my god. Like, it sucks so fucking bad. It's insane. I just she was in Ukraine. So
Break.
Looks like you rolled the dice this time.
This is possible in the public. Where the fuck is that was? It was on the Wagner group that tried to take over Russia. It's helicopter crash. Yeah, well, hey, they tried, right? They tried to, you know, they tried to take over, they tried to do something. It just, yeah. Well, they wouldn't do that. Thank goodness we beat the Nazis, so I could pay 40 taxes. They'll use to replace me in my own country. Man. So that means open up their own daycare facility. I mean, this is so ridiculous. It's insane. So,
Nice shot.
So, 70 billion in taxpayer funds.
I could actually put this on that's the
I almost feel bad for them. They've got no idea what they're in for. I can smell the fear on you.
Oh my god. Where'd it go? This is it, guys. Your tax money is American dreams for people that are not American.
What are you guys opening the lot?
To be honest, it's not much. $7 million is huge.
Target neutralized. Toss some ammo.
Okay, what's the workers? Alright, drop off
Jesus.
Target eliminated.
Don't worry about them. The elders have plenty more to spare.
Yeah. Oh, wait, 33 million.
clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
You can't do that. You can't just say, oh yeah, 32 million went to fraud.
Target eliminated. Critical ammo levels.
What?
I apologize for your unrequired additional ammo. In progress.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm on my way.
The money's all gone.
Let's get it on already.
So everybody had to pay.
You're in my spot, motherfucker. And he's going after the robot. Of all people. They're still jerking off.
And this guy thinks his state is literally on fire every other year. And in the year that it's not on fire literally, it's on fire metaphorically. It's always on fire. He logs JD Vance, though. He does. He does log JD Vance. But he also logs the budget. That's the problem. He's logging everything. He's logging JD Vance. He's logging Trump. He's logging the budget. He's logging the fire department. He's logging his wife when he cheats on her. I mean, look, this guy is just a... He's just a generational Chad. Yeah, he's Chad maxing. Just doesn't give a fuck. Does whatever he wants. And so, yeah, just tell jokes, easy president. Yeah, I guess so, right? And I don't even know what to say about this. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's crazy. I have no idea. Easiest prosecutorial scam in general. Yeah, I remember when Tim Walsh pointed, this is the guy from earlier, right? And the most people quarantine and then, oh, here we go here. This is the moment so flash.
The legendary Xcom and their
I got a frost bomb going up your ass in a minute.
alive and in the flesh. Well, for the moment anyway. I shall rectify that situation shortly.
That's the Elder's hunter. From what we've heard, he's a relentless tracker with an unnatural ability to call his shots.
Go on. Kill the humans. I'd like you to do
If this isn't treason, what is?
Moving.
You know? That's better.
It's time.
We gotta arrest these people. We gotta do something about this. This is amazing. We're being taken over state by state. Absolutely we are. And you have to keep this in mind is that the actual Somalians, see, this is what these people do, is that they try to play into your ego of like, oh, caring about everybody, and, meanwhile, they're trying to get these fucking Kenyans out of here, and they don't like this tribe of people. Like, oh yeah, they want us to be liberal. Meanwhile, they're trying to decide which Africans can be in their own fucking country. So this entire idea that these are people that have our same values, they absolutely don't. They're not the same as us at all. They are advocating for the exact same stuff that they don't want us to advocate for their own fucking country. That's it. And so yeah, the audacity, they've taken it, and this is what they do, is they take advantage of retards like Ted Walls and the voting population of a bunch of stupid liberal white women. And they sit around and they say, oh, we just want to be like you. And then they go and scam the fucking government. They live on welfare. They try to
you.
I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that chosen commander. Not too long before we see that thing again, though.
Moving Overwatch.
Finally.
So yeah, they don't like men either? Of course they don't. No. For what their ancestors didn't even do? Absolutely. No, you do not. They're parasites? They are. They are parasites. And yeah, Somalia, Northern Somalia is kind of stable, relatively speaking. Yeah, definitely. And hate vote more liberals for more pain. Yeah, I mean, actually, it has to be most people. What the problem is. Conservatives and that are sugar. There's some beliefs for science. Not all of them are scammers. Of course, this is true. But at the same time, they don't have schools and this is their false. You're not right. Inside the box. That's a message you want to context. Would you have outside? I'm still very because I don't care about a lot more about free speech. And if you want to get a lot more free speech, you don't always get a lot of text for everybody.
On it.
Not
Right here.
Censorship by big tech, by buying was not you're out of your line. This totally shifted the time. It absolutely did. And I was always supportive, always appreciative. So yeah, that's what my role was. And I was working. I can see that.
Already?
They don't want to become American. That's why they're voting as a racial law, and they're trying to implement policies to raise
Call out.
Nice shot, man.
They just said it. They say it right there. For a state whose economy we contribute to? Well, I mean, I guess a negative is a contribution. The benefits had to reach the Somali community. It never happened that Somali organizations and Somali communities $100,000 before Tim Walz became governor.
Heading out.
Time ever. It became possible to fund the Somalis and their needs in Minnesota. There it is. There it is. Why isn't he speaking English again? Because they're not Americans.
Were they cut from up to bottom?
These are not Americans. These are foreign parasites.
Like that?
And they've come here to steal our money, to change our culture, and to force their blood feuds into our politics. That's why. It's pretty obvious. Really? That's what they do. as a racial bloc to advocate for more racial things for themselves, all while begging for diversity, acceptance, and liberalism, while at the same time
Viva Morta!
nationalistic,
Ready for
these nationalistic, conservative, racist policies for their own beliefs. They're just using your
quality
values
is so
against
bad.
you.
Optical system recalibrating.
How are these people even voting? Enough population to vote? Well, that's why I'm saying.
Targeting.
Say what I'm saying, and the more people that call it out for exactly what it is, there will be where the tide will turn,
X-ray neutralized.
and everybody will accept that this is just simple knowledge. That's why I say it. That's why I say it. Now I know that I'll get paid for it, and people get mad at me.
Priority 1.
But that doesn't matter. Because there is a great diversity is the biggest inside joke. Yeah, it is. Yeah, of course, right? And it's the I'm just one guy, right? I'm one guy. But I hope that other people the thing is, we have to create an ecosystem. Anybody who supports this kind of stuff is
Target
afraid.
neutralized.
We have to create an ecosystem for anybody who is an American who is talking about how this is the problem, is afraid to do this. And not for like, oh my God, somebody's going to beat me up, but because people will come out in mass and call them out.
All we have
Call them out for being a
to
traitor.
return
Call
us to
them out
the chaos
for
of the
siding
old
with
world.
foreign invader
Only
parasites
together
over actual American citizens. And that's what it is.
The elders'
And so
love
it's
for us
about
we
creating
shall
that ecosystem
prevail.
and making sure that nobody can get any loud because this is a big thing for me, right? I believe in changing the public
At least we know these chosen can be
the
killed.
moment that you can shift the public consensus is the moment that you win that is that you instantly win. The reason why a lot of these stupid liberal values are allowed and they're so popular is because they are just simply social compliance. The moment that you make the social compliance of this type of value to be a negative thing in your social coding, then everybody will abandon it and they'll stop it. Because the majority of people that support this don't support this out of an ideological perspective. They support it because they think that they have to support it. So what you do is you create a system where if you support this, the opposite thing happens. Instead of gaining something, you lose something. That's why they want to control media. That's why they want to control politics. That's why they want to control education. That's why they get involved in HR. That's why they get involved in journalism. Because they want to tell the story and control the narrative.
Does it really matter what way the blades
They're
go?
manufacturing a consensus for this in order
Alright,
to
fine.
make
I
people
just need to make
believe
sure
that it's a normal thing to do to let this happen. And so when we recharge this, it's more than that. There's a lot of retards out there, number one. And number two, you have to be even more aggressive about it. And I as I said, I don't advocate for any harassment or violence, but the people that are going out and saying this stuff, you have to publicly disagree with them. You have to call them out. And when these people realize what a fringe freak
Avenger plotting new course.
all of the normal, quote, good-natured people will step away. Because they don't actually have a good nature. They're just sheep.
Do not think I could
And
have
once the
predicted
sheep
this
sees the
outcome,
flock is bigger
though
on the other
it
side,
is intriguing.
they'll get it.
Advent has legions of these
That's
mechanized
why it's
units
so
out there
important
helping
to change the
keep
public
the peace.
consensus.
As far as I can tell,
That's
they're
what you have
fully
to do.
automated and armed to the
Not used to so much time.
Commander.
That's
Although it had been
You're saying the quiet
years
part out
since
loud.
I completed
I plainly
I
stated
found the
the
process
same as
returned to
anybody
me
else
quite
would plainly
naturally.
state. Or
This
should plainly
subject
state.
was perhaps
And
less
that's it. Explain it
intimidating
in one
because
term.
of its similarities to varying reptile species found on Earth.
But take back the
Because of
Yeah,
extensive
that's the way you do
cytogenetic
it, is you
modifications
establish
to the
institutional
subject's
control,
chromosomes,
and then you
this could
exercise and
very well be
weaponize that
the only
institutional
male
control
variant
to
to
keep
the
it
entire species.
You do it with no reservations. You do it with no
The
restrictions.
chosen we have
You
come
do
to
it
know
with
as the Hunter, based on its history with the
like,
Reaper faction.
Never limit yourself always and I don't think no hesitation,
Maximum
no mercy.
power consumption reached.
And if you do that,
it
then
doesn't
you're
matter.
doing the same thing they do. And that means you might win. You have to do it. And if you don't do it...
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient. Despite an extensive study of Dr. Valen's research reports, I have yet to discover how she came to acquire such an impressive understanding of the processes involved in the editing and manipulation of alien genetic material. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report of it.
People like this overcome it. It's very important to never give them sympathy. Never give them sympathy. Never give them mercy. Never give them any degree of comfort at all.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our
Okay, I'll take it. I don't have a geth.
Well, for me, it feels great. I love doing that. But like for some people, they don't like doing that. But you have to do it. You got to do it. They'll use it against you. Yes, they never let people weaponize your empathy against you. These are people who don't have empathy for you. They just want you to have empathy for them. They won't let you have echo chambers, tear theirs down too. Absolutely. No mercy. There is no part, there is no level that is too far.
Make that cheddar.
Give them an inch, they take a mile. Absolutely. It's completely insane how everyone in the Sun family is willing to die in the hell defending these people. Good. I mean, that's good. Like, the thing is that the more people, the more that you position kind of public to defend something, that this is one of the reasons why, for example, I was so angry about Trump and Epstein. It's because I realized that Epstein was an indefensible hill to die on. It's totally indefensible how he handled Epstein. And it works counter to our goals, right? Because like whenever you have somebody who is sabotaging themselves by doing this bullshit, well then it makes it harder to advocate for things like, this, because if you do that, well then you have a bunch of other people that are, going to say, well, what about Epstein? What about all this? And the problem is that they're right. They're right about that. So when should he have dropped the files? He should have dropped it. He should have been proactive about it. He should have been proactive about it. He should have done
Chicken, why is the Discord mod censoring your Discord? Nothing said about Audrey.
So, yeah. They're like freer demons. Yeah, they are like freer demons. Absolutely. So, yeah, give them an inch, so they'll kill your firstborn. Sure, of course they would. And, or they'll at least push to have it be aborted, right? Or push to put you in better yet, they push to put you in a financial situation where you can't have a firstborn, and instead of that, these people have 7. That's the problem. And this is very recent, isn't it?
So, this is what happens when the federal government wages war against you. This is what happens when
maybe you should find out what happens when the federal government wages actually war against you.
Okay.
This is nothing. What do you mean?
They target communities for their own benefit. This is what happens when they scapegoat.
We're the rescue mission, boys.
So much. I do too.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Minutes ready to deploy. The more stuff he said, the more that it's been readily apparent that this guy is a worthless piece of shit.
The idea of white supremacy, when you hear the Vice President of the United States talk about now white people won't have to apologize for being white. That's never happened once in my whole damn life.
That's exactly right. And actually, it's constant. The amount of hate for white people is the reason why people don't notice it is because it's become so common that it's not even worth noticing. But it's all
the Resistance is asking for our help in extracting a VIP who has been providing reconnaissance data in this area. We've got the coordinates, but it's likely we'll have to clear out a contingent of hostile forces to make this work.
Is they control educational institutions. They teach history that focuses on, every evil white people or Europeans or Western meanwhile ignoring why is it that you spend all this time learning about how bad Nazis are, but you never hear about
Menace
how
1-5,
bad Mao
target
Zedong
coordinates
was.
incoming.
Why
Secure
is
the
that?
VIP and
it's
proceed to the
we
evac
fought in
volume
World
for
War II,
extraction.
so maybe you should hear a little bit more about that.
Advent
But
already
the
knows we're
portion
here,
of it is
so your
absolutely
position isn't concealed for the
ridiculous. It's the same
extraction.
with Stalin, right? Like, why are we not learning about, like, communism is bad, right? Well, the reason why, who? Yeah, exactly, right? There you go. And so it's because they select...
Let's save it here, guys.
So they can program people to have this guilt so they can take advantage of it. That's the reason why.
We'll catch you next one, all right? Peace out. Stay tuned.
We do. Enough of this. We're here today to stand that Minnesota will protect their neighbors. So, this is what happens.
I am hooked on Band-Aid bread because Band-Aid stuck on me.
No mention of this on the BBC website. No, I mean, it's an American issue, but if this was happening, if this was like a Trump thing, I think that they would be talking about it. And also, BBC is totally compromised.
Why do they call him
Like, if I was in the UK, I would totally defund them. I would. Do you think Keir Starmer will be talked about in history? If he is, it won't be good.